Good morning, students. I hope everybody are well. Today we will continue further the cell as a basic unit of life. Okay, children. In this, we will learn about the parts formed by endosymbiosis. In this, the scientists had been formed that various unicellular organisms are going to combine together and they will form the particular multicellular organisms. As you people are knowing, a single cell is also capable to perform all its functions. That is, from digestion to excretion, every process will be carried out by itself. Okay, children. But when we talk about the multicellular, in this what happens? A specific organ will be there for the specific function. Okay, and some of the organs are going to act as a guest also. Suppose here one example is given, as you can see, they got the shelter in the host cells, and there what they will do, they will like the nutrients and the energies and the other thing from the guest cells, and they will utilize that one. Children, the next important thing is your mitochondria. Mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell because it is the only unit, or it is the only part of the thing which is present inside our body which will be responsible for the energy production. Okay, children. Then children, next one, they may have different shapes: spherical, rod shape, branch shape, and you people are used to have that sandwich like structure is also present for the mitochondria, and it is very necessary for the proper running of the cell. From one generation to another generation, it is going to be transferred. It is very dynamic in relation. Endoplasmic reticulum will be there. Then after that, it will be responsible for the production of excessive quantity of the energy. Next important one is your plastid. Plastid is present only in the plant cells, not in the animal cells. In plant cells, they are responsible for the photosynthesis purpose. It is again divided into two. One is your colorless plastid, another one is your colored plastid. When we talk about the colorless plastid, it will be generally consisting of the storage food material that is in the form of starch. In that, some examples are there, such as your maize, potato, radish. There are some examples of your colorless plastid. Then the colored plastid, they will be responsible for the colorful pigment, such as they are present in your flower, leaves, okay. And various shapes are there. It may be ladder shape, it may be ribbon shape, it may be star shape, and so on. This chloroplast is generally responsible for the mitochondria purpose, and it is also bilayered membrane, okay. And so many coins are arranged here, as you can see. This coin like structure is known as your grana, okay. And thylakoid particular, one single unit is your grana. When it is arranged, one single coin like structure will be your thylakoid. This structure will be your thylakoid, but multiple numbers of thylakoids are going to be arranged one after the other, then it will be known as your grana. Okay, children. Then the fluid which is present inside the chloroplast is known as your stroma. And you can see here one connection is there, that will be your cyst, that is going to be bound together. Okay, children. This is the typical characteristics of your eukaryotic cells. Now we will see the prokaryotic cells. In prokaryotic cells, generally the cell bounded structures will be deficient, that is less number of cell bounded structure will be there as compared to the eukaryotic cells. In eukaryotic cells, all the cell organelles will be your double membrane structure, and the functions will be carried out. Okay, children. Then as you can see, this is a prokaryotic cell, a typical bacterial cell. This is included in your prokaryotes. Then cyanobacteria is also included in prokaryotes. Here only one single cell will be there that is going to function completely. Okay, from intake of the food, digestion, excretion, every process will be carried out within that particular cell. Cell theory. Cell theory was given by Swan, and he was a zoologist, and Scladen, he was a botanist. Swan and Scladen, they gave the theory of the cell. What they had said, they postulated into various points. The first important point, always the cell is made up of, okay, all living organisms are made up of cells, and they will have the intracellular substances within it. The cell will have its structural and functional, okay, unit. Cell is always going to exist from the pre-existing cells. One silly example I am giving. Suppose I had planted one mango seed. So it will develop into mango plant only. It can't develop into people or any other plant. So what it proves that what you had plant it, you will get that same thing only. Human beings are going to reproduce human beings only. Dog is going to reproduce dog only. So each and every organism is going to develop from its pre-existing cells. Then why the cells are usually small and why it is not visible through our naked eyes? Cells are children generally small in unit because they have to exchange the nutrients along with the gaseous material, along with the excretory product and so on. This happens by the help of the substances of the cell, and if these changes occur across smaller distances, then it would require less energy. Okay children, as you can see here, the radius and everything is given. Go through once. Okay. Larger surface area will require more area for the transportation purpose. Okay children. More increase in the volume, what will happen? It will increase more in number and this problem is going to occur. Thus the cell size would increase, the demand for the intake of the resources from the sources would increases. A lesser substance area would fail to meet up to the demands. Then, our cells are flat. Cells appears flat or 2D structure may present under the microscope. No matter how small it is, but their structure may be changed here and there. The length and breadth may change here and there. Height may also change here and there. The egg cells of the birds may be increased in number. They will have the juicy hair of the cells of an orange. Okay. So many other examples of that. Cells may have different shapes. I hope children everybody had understood. Next class I will give you the notes. Okay. Take care. Thank you.